There are plenty of women wanting to deal with you because you're making enough money. Like, what is your fascination with these young girls? Because Sean really and truly just wanted to get to the money, hustle, mind his business, stay out the way, don't worry about too much drama with the women. And it was like Sean couldn't catch a break. D Homegirl come with the drama behind her baby father. Will say that for Justice's age, she gives her mother a lot of grace. She ends up running into the very person that she is suspecting of her mother's murder. Quentin clearly has a thing for young girls, and it kind of creeped me out. I'll call you when I call you. Don't call me. Don't question me. Even as far as his friends go, Quentin is very secretive. He's very private. He's very, no one even knows where he lives. Like, the people that he spends time with during the week while he's hustling don't even know where this man lives. Hey everyone, as you can see, I am back with another book review. I absolutely love this book. I zoomed through it in less than 2 days. Y'all, this book here, these authors did not come to play. I had already saw that the book was nominated for an award this year, so I said, let me go ahead and just check it out because, and I feel like it's becoming a nonstop phrase, I feel like I have never read a book by these authors before, so that's what made me decide, let me just go ahead and check it out. And when I say this book did not disappoint, listen here, it had just enough drama, just enough fun stuff to have me really feeling like, what is about to happen next? Like, I feel like I am blushing over this book. It's not even funny. Like, and I'm excited because I already see that not only is there a part 2 and 3, there are parts 2, 3, and 4, and it looked like they're already out and available or they're coming. All I know is I saw them already on Amazon, so I'm super excited. This book was on Kindle Unlimited. You guys, I promise you are going to want to watch until the very end because this book has so much stuff to it and so many things happening. If you were not already interested in the book based off the book cover alone, I promise you, you're going to want to read it. So, the main character, her name is Justice, right? And she is going through it. She is living a very hard life. At the time, I believe Justice is 17, either 16, about to turn 17, or freshly 17. Regardless, she's dang near 17. And her mother she's on drugs really bad, like really bad, to the point where she has like Johns and tricks coming to the house that she's sitting here getting money from to do whatever. Like, Justice is just seeing a lot of in and out of the house, and I felt so bad reading it because she's so young and she already is seeing like the effects of addiction and how it can be, and she's seeing it firsthand with her mother. I really don't remember where her father was. I don't remember if her father just was never in the picture or if he was, I don't remember. All I know is basically the mother is raising her alone, and I believe the mother's name was Val. I might be wrong. Let me double check. I believe Val was the mother's name. The point is, the mother is important in the story. Now, don't get me wrong. The mother is very important in the story because she has, I wouldn't even say necessarily a love-hate relationship with her mother. Justice just really wants her mother to do better. Like, who doesn't want their mother to, be healthy and be happy and whatever? But at the same time, I will say that for Justice's age, she gives her mother a lot of grace, and she really doesn't judge her because she knows that her mother is dealing with an addiction. And she even says herself throughout the book, like, that her mother is sick. So she knows her mother's doing the best that she can. So Justice has a best friend named Rachel. You could tell these two are partners in crime. They talk to each other nonstop. They fill each other in. I will say it was clear from the beginning. Rachel is a little more advanced, I'll say, than Justice is. Like, Rachel is definitely into boys a little bit more than Justice is. Justice is still a virgin. Now, I don't like saying that girls are fast. I don't like that phrase at all. I feel like once your hormones start kicking in, I feel like everybody's going to do what they're going to do. So I don't even want to sit here and say that I felt like Rachel was fast because that wasn't the case. I feel like she was actually developing little crushes and stuff that are normal for that age. Um, just it was cute seeing how, like, when Justice called her, she was like, "Hold on a second, Justice. Let me sit here and get so and so off the phone, whatever." Because she was at that stage where she didn't really want to let her friend know who she was jonesing on the phone with. So it was kind of cute to me because I was like, "Oh, like that's still a thing, like that's still a thing, whatever." Um, Tragedy hits within the first couple chapters of this book, and without giving too much away, ooh, Justice's mother comes to her and she tells her, "Listen, we gotta hurry up and we gotta pack our stuff. So and so is coming to get me. Like, it's not safe for you to be here. It's not safe for me to be here. You have to hurry up and pack your stuff and leave." And Justice obviously wants to protect her mother. She wants to be there with her mother. And she's like, "Why would he hurt you? Like, why would this person hurt you? Whatever." And Val is very adamant, like, "No, listen, you don't know what I did." Like, and Justice is like, "But you always doing some shit. So what else is new? Like, you're always messing someone over." Like, so I get where Justice was coming from because it's like, dang, how serious can I take what you're saying? But she listens to her mother. She packs her stuff. She goes off to Rachel's house. And even Val was like, "Girl, you basically live over there anyway. So Rachel's mama not even going to trip on you being over there," which was kind of telling because Justice did say, like, Rachel's mother was like more of a mother to her than her actual mother was. Absolutely crazy. Basically, what ends up happening from there is while she's at Rachel's house, she realizes, like, I probably should go and check on my mother. And that was probably the worst thing she could have did because as soon as she gets back home, she sees a lot more than she was supposed to see. And she unfortunately does end up finding her mother, and her mother is deceased at that point. So it was a horrible sight for her to see. There's blood everywhere, but it wasn't gory. It wasn't gory and bad for people that really don't like reading gory stuff. It really wasn't bad like that. It wasn't horrible. Like, it wasn't anything super gory. Trying to think. So then after that, what really got me is I just felt so bad for her because she was inconsolable. She ends up running into the very person that she is suspecting of her mother's murder. And at first, I'm just sitting here feeling like, girl, maybe you're being paranoid. Like, maybe he didn't actually have anything to do with it. But it became very clear to her, like, no, Quentin definitely has something to do with it. And Quentin actually was someone that used to serve, well, I can't even say used to, someone that was serving drugs to her mother. So I kind of felt like, well, dang, what intention, what would be the reason for him feeling like he wants to sit here and do something to this woman if that's one of his paying customers? Quentin is as shady comes. Within the first I'd say within the first 2, 3 chapters, I knew for a fact I didn't like Quentin. Quentin is 25 years old. Um, Quentin clearly has a thing for young girls, and it kind of creeped me out because not only is Quentin flirting and dealing with Rachel, but he, from the very beginning, has a clear attraction to Justice. And I'm just like, there are plenty of women wanting to deal with you because you're making enough money. Like, what is your fascination with these young girls? And I think, like, what I noticed throughout the book is I think Quentin is truly one of those men that gets off on women chasing him down. Now, although he does not want to lock in with anybody, he doesn't want a relationship, I truly think this man gets a high off of having women, like, just truly falling for him. Like, I really think that was Quentin's thing throughout this entire book. Quentin's need for control was definitely large throughout this entire book, and all of his dealings with his women, um, that he's involved with. Quentin really feels like, I'll call you when I call you. Don't call me. Don't question me. Even as far as his friends go, Quentin is very secretive. He's very private. He's very, no one even knows where he lives. Like, the people that he spends time with during the week while he's hustling don't even know where this man lives. So it was very clear from the beginning that Quentin had a lot of secrets. I will say that my favorite character throughout this book became Sean. Now, Sean has more issues going on than anybody. And I can honestly say Sean was probably, outside of Justice, I would say Sean was probably the most likable character in this book for me because Sean really and truly just wanted to get to the money, hustle, mind his business, stay out the way, don't worry about too much drama with the women. And it was like Sean couldn't catch a break. Like, his baby mother, Doreen, D, let's just call her D for now. D, homegirl come with the drama behind her baby father. I have never seen somebody's pull up game so real when it come to her baby father. Like, oh, you was posting pictures of my baby father. Okay, cool. So I'm about to pull up and now we about to fight because you already know I don't play about him. So I don't know why you would even post a picture. Oh, so you think you talking to my baby father after me and him are on a break? All right, cool. I'm about to pull up and sit here and fight, and it's well known. So when Sean considers himself on a break with D, because D did say she didn't say they were on a break, excuse me, she said she needed space. So in my mind, I'm thinking space means you want to go on a break. We're not in a relationship no more. And that's exactly what Sean thought it was too. But he couldn't have been more wrong, because the minute that he tried to move on, here D comes and she's pulling up strong, very strong. Like, D don't care if she got to fight with her fists, if she got to pull a gun out, if she got to pull out a taser. D's gonna get the job done when it comes to her baby father. I zoomed through this book so fast. Oh my God, because I really did enjoy it. And like I said, I really felt so most likable character for me in this book outside of Justice was definitely Sean. Least likable character, I absolutely hated Quentin, because to me, he is a predator. I realized from the very beginning, he is already starting the process of grooming Justice. He's already starting that process, and even how much he has groomed Rachel. That girl follows that man around like a lost puppy. If she calls him and he don't answer, she's pulling up on the block to see where he's at. And my biggest fear, now again, I don't know how this book is gonna go. My biggest fear is that he is gonna end up hurting Rachel, like truly physically hurting her, because there is a scene where she calls herself trying to get out of line with him and get physically violent with him. This man here, he's ruthless. He's very much so ruthless. There are so many scenes in this book that made me just literally laugh out loud. You guys, if you have not read this book already, please go ahead and just get it. Just go ahead and read it. I believe it was only $2.99 on Amazon for the ebook. I know for a fact it's on Kindle Unlimited. At this point, I am basically dedicated to only reading books that are on Kindle Unlimited, because it just makes my life so much easier. It lets me try out so many different authors. So I'm like a Kindle Unlimited junkie at this point. Um, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was definitely a 5 out of 5 star read. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way to the end series of the book, like the whole part 2, part 3.4. I don't know what's going to happen so far, but I know for a fact I already have downloaded part 2 so that I can start reading it tonight. This book was so freaking good. So if you have made it to this point, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you have not already subscribed to my channel. I am coming with book reviews back to back in 2024. Okay. I am so excited about this. If you're seeing this video by now, part three of The Pastor in Temptation has already dropped. I do have a short novella that is coming at the end of January. You can sit here and see the title of it in the book cover here. You guys, I'm coming with content all through 2024. I am so excited. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Go ahead and look for the next book review, because it's probably already posted below. And I hope that you enjoy your reading. Bye. That means you're extra, extra.